Hello students, we will discuss perioperative arrhythmia, that is atrial flutter. Atrial flutter most commonly represents a macro reentrant arrhythmia that circulates in specific manner in the right atrium, that is counterclockwise rotation as viewed in angiographic left anterior oblique view. Because it is associated with very fast heart rate, it is generally accompanied by AV block. The classical sawtooth waves, that is F waves, are usually present. Now we will see the characteristics of atrial flutter. This is the ECG that shows the flutter waves. Now we will see about heart rate. The atrial heart rate is 250 to 350 beats per minute with a ventricular rate of about 150 beats per minute. That is, there is 2:1 or varying AV conduction block. Now we will see about the rhythm of the atrial flutter. The atrial rhythm is regular. The ventricular rhythm may be regular if fixed AV block is present, or it may be irregular if variable blocks exist. Then we will see about the P to QRS ratio. Usually there is 2:1 block with an atrial rate of 300 beats per minute and the ventricular rate of 150 beats per minute. But it may vary between 2:1 and 8:1. The F waves are best seen in lead V1 and lead 2 and also in esophageal leads. Now we will see about the QRS complex. The QRS complex is normal. T waves are lost in F waves. Then we will see the significance of atrial flutter. The atrial flutter does not always indicate severe heart disease. It can be seen in patients with coronary artery disease, mitral valve disease, pulmonary embolism, hyperthyroidism, cardiac trauma, cancer of the heart, and myocarditis. Now we will discuss about the treatment. The pharmacological or synchronized DC cardioversion, when indicated, should be performed only after careful consideration or evaluation of possible thromboembolic events. Initial treatment should consist of control of ventricular response. The rate with drugs that slows the AV conduction, AV node conduction. The drugs are number 1, beta blockers. Beta blockers such as esmolol. The dose is 1 mg per kg by intravenous bolus, or other drug propranolol. Second, the calcium channel blockers such as verapamil. The dose of verapamil is 5 to 10 mg IV, or diltiazem. The beta blockers and calcium channel blockers are also effective as pharmacoprophylaxis for prevention of postoperative atrial tachyarrhythmias after thoracic and cardiac surgery. If ventricular response is excessively rapid or hemodynamic instability is present, or both, the following guideline should be used. Number 1, synchronized DC cardioversion starting at relatively high energy of 100 joule and gradually increasing to 360 joule is indicated. Then class 3 anti-arrhythmic agent ibutilide, dose 1 mg in 10 ml of saline or 5% dextrose in water can be given. Then another drug, amiodarone, commonly available. Amiodarone 150 mg intravenous loading dose infused over 10 minutes period. It is followed by 1 mg per minute intravenously for 6 hours and 0.5 mg per minute intravenous infusion for 18 hours, and then reduced intravenous dose or switching to oral dose of amiodarone has recently been shown to be effective. Thank you.